Hi, morning everyone. We're here. There's only 2 days till the new game comes out. Let's see how much we can get done of this before that. I'm going to run the new game alongside Planet Crafter. So today I'm going to be trying to see how much I can get done on this planet. I know the title says we're making frogs and more, but we already have sub frogs. We need a lot more of them. Keep forgetting in this base there's stairs on this side. But amphibians is what's next on here. So we're making frogs. I could do with a few more of everything. We might need to boost heat and pressure a bit more, which means possibly more rockets. We have heat machines over there. You can't see them from here. But we also have drills here. There's 4 of them. I don't. If I throw a lot more down, how will our power hold up? That's the question. It's a good question. How will our power hold? Boom powder. Okay, that's the heaters. Might have to find a new home for the. Ooh, excuse me. Wait, sorry, the weekend's catching up with me. That was a very busy time at work. See how that holds up. One, 2. Music in this game is very, very good. Let's just come back and water. Maybe not. Might have to find somewhere else for these drills. Yeah, I might try and move them at some point. Yeah, it's ticking over a little bit better. Okay. Butterfly and bee larva we've got coming out of everywhere. Silk's not too bad. Mushrooms are... Okay. How many spots does it reckon there is to put these down? One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. It reckons anyway. Three, 6, 9, 12, 13, 16. 12. Six of those. Hello, Witty. How are you? How are you today, my friend? Supporting on the Twitch and YouTube as per usual. Thank you very much. Right, reckons we can just put this down here. I mean, apparently in the middle. There isn't any water there, so I'm going to try here. Star Rupture actually comes out tomorrow. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Still tired at the week after the weekend, but that's per usual for me nowadays. But yeah, Star Rupture comes out tomorrow. I'm very jealous of some people who've already got it. Some people have got it and that already. Up this way, it reckons. So Wednesday we'll be streaming Star Rupture. They've already. Where are we? They announced the price already. Of $15.99. Which works out to, in UK, it works out to £13.59. If the full game's anything like the playtest we did, then yeah, it would be good. Right, there's no water here, so how am I meant to do phytoplankton B here? There's no water down there either. There's no water in there. So it's telling me I should be able to do a phytoplankton here. There's no water to do it. Unless... it's just a bit out of alignment and it's meant to be here. Let's try it there. That's still A. It says getting a mixture. Okay, so that's not too bad. You don't need deep water. Should work right outside your base. There is also a small lake near a crash ship where obsidian is. Okay. I was going to dot them around because you've got these different locations. So I don't need to do that. Yeah, I don't know if it's needed. I mean, I am nearly out of amphibians. It might just be giving me and my bots more work. I might just be giving them more work. Morning, Sheldon. How are you today? I didn't do this, Grace. Okay. Good, but getting up was a struggle. Oh dear. Yesterday was a struggle for me getting up, well, getting out because the ice in the car, drove to work, it was hailstone, and got to work, it was trying to snow. Woke up this morning and it looks like hailstones overnight have frozen to the ground. But luckily, I'm not in work today. Yeah, it's strange the way it's happened. I mean, you know, when you talk about people miles away, you know, when it gets snow and you don't, fair enough. But I'm talking about just the distance that our vans from the store deliver. And it's not that far. I mean, within half an hour's drive, if that, the snow was sticking, but it wasn't here. See, that keeps saying phytoplankton, eh? Even though it's meant to have different phytoplankton, different ones, different areas. That and that and that have all said A to me. So I'm not going to waste my time going around putting loads of other ones down. You know what? That's a blooming good point. No, you can't. What is a way up there? Because we did have a meteor land up there the other day and I couldn't get the pulsar quartz out of it. It won't be there now because the goodies that come out of the meteors when they come down disappear when you restart the game. Something we do need to do. I want to try and up the pressure a bit more. Remind myself what these take. What rocket engines have we got? Not many. Bum, bum, bum. Do, 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 do. Where's it gone? There it is. Right, we want this one. 1. 2. 3. 4. 1. 2. 3. 4. Now what a mess has that made. Rockets everywhere. Ah! That's how you send up 8 rockets. Ah, they disappeared. Now, what's that done for our resources? Numbers are going up faster. Which one do I want? Is it this one? Ten of each on the heat and the pressure. Oh, I was making a lot of noise out here. I do need to put in some more lockers, don't I? For the phytoplankton. Need 3 of them. Nitrogen. What was the other one? I don't know. Put one there. One. So we need to demand... Where is this? Where's phytoplankton? Hey, there. That's not going to work, so I might just do plankton, eh? U B see. No, we don't want them getting overloaded either. So in this recycling machine, I'm going to add them as a low level. Because the priority is low. So the way this works is the bots will supply it to the storage first. It will supply it to machines first. And if they are all full, it'll then put it in here. So that the production things should not ever get backed up. We'll add you, and you. It's like these butterfly larvae coming in here because the butterfly supplies are full. So they should never get backed up. Jeffrey B, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Welcome in. Right, so a few more storms coming down because of those rockets. Trying to think now. Thank you. The world was only yellow because there was a storm going on. It's not always that yellow. I sent 8 rockets up, didn't I? So it's got to work its way through the rockets, the storms and everything to do with the rockets. So we'll probably get about 8 storms, one after the other. I might see. Let's have a look. Wonder if we could do that one. Can I get a pristine mushroom brought in? Have we got pristine mushrooms available? Let's have a look. I never thought of that. Ooh. You. 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 Oh, phytoplankton has gone through the roof on here. I'm going to ask it just to get a load of generic traits because I don't. There's no way we can dictate which ones are coming in. I'm just going to do that. They might not be the stuff we want, but see how that goes. Hello, Philip. Thank you for the follow on Twitch as well. Thank you very much. Oh. Going forward, starting Wednesday, I'm going to have a few streams of Star Rupture. And then I'm going to split my streams in the week. So I might do 2 days of Star Rupture, 2 days of this, or 3 days of Star Rupture, 1 day of this. So we'll just see how it goes. But when Star Rupture comes out, I will not be abandoning this. Alright, what else do I need? What could I do with? I think I've got about 2 left. Maybe 3. We can do some amphibian farms. We've already got some ecosystems down. That's where we're getting our supply of different larvae and things. Still carrying that big seed van. We could probably do getting that down. There it is. Okay, I forgot word. Pussy. Tree bark. Okay. Where shall we put it? We haven't attacked the top of that hill yet, apart from putting some water collectors up there. Let's stick it up there. If I could get up there, I'd put it up there just for the heck of it. Let's have a go. Sometimes where there's an impatient sod, there's a way of doing it. I mean, a meteor landed up there the other day, so they must expect us to be able to get up there. Uh-oh. Ooh, wonder. Go here. What's here? What's there? Please, 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 please. Onto that one, if I can get up there and then across to there. I don't know if I should be up here. I made it. I hope it brings species. This isn't a Toxicity planet. This is the next planet along. We completed Toxicity. And then we got a rocket that can go from one planet to the other. Oh, only a few seconds. The view on the way down is great. It's the landing that sucks. Planet Toxicity. When it starts. Some of the buildings you find that you need to explore. You gotta clear up all the goo and everything on them. All this green stuff here is goo that you have to clean up. This is all planet Toxicity. This wasn't something that we built. This bit here was actually something that appeared when you start to get into certain stages of the cleanup and the terraformation. That is a huge facility. This picture doesn't do it justice. That is absolutely huge. And you clear one level, and then the water recedes. You clear another, then an water recedes, and you clear another. It's about 4 levels down. And that's obviously where we are now. But that's just some of the pictures of Toxicity. That is a lovely planet. All right, let's see. So we flew from one to the other. Now, if I put... Oh, there's our shuttle coming back. If I put a tree grower here, and would it spread down the slope? Let's try it. Can you even put it up? Oh, I'll come up here for nothing. You can't build up here. You can't build up here.
Yep, you're banned. Have a good night.
Ah, I've come all this way for a nice picture and nothing else. Oh well. You can't build up here. Alright, Sheldon, here you go. That's how long it takes to hit the ground. Hit the jetpack just at the end there so it didn't go splat. All that way for a nice picture and you can't build up there. That's a shame. So what I'll do is I'll stick it up here. Oh, you can build here. Come on, don't lie to me. You can build here because I built those here. There you go. Nice multiplier there, 1,250%. That'll do. That made you feel sick. Right, well, I want to try something down there. At least I got a stunning picture. Yeah, there is that. We can live with that. Yeah, these are just crystals, aren't they, in these things? I don't even know if we need them. Yeah, it's aluminium. We've got aluminium, haven't we? We get it from the rocks. The only problem with those crushing machines is you're getting all sorts out of them. You're not just getting what you're meant to get from the like uranite and that. It's dumping me with all sorts of rubbish. Okay. Not worth going that way. Ah, poo, 1 iron short. Someone give me an iron. Iron, iron, any old iron. Come on. Iron. Sip. Iron. Thank you. So set you here. Supply everything, please. And then we just dump all this in. Bots can take all that. Anything in this water? Nope. Okay. Getting lots of animal food. Keep going. Nothing in there we need. Nothing in there we need. Can't dismantle that. It's a pulsar quartz. I'll take it. Anything down here? Production, growth multipliers. Don't need any of that. Don't want to change your clothes. Trade rocket multipliers again. We're getting a lot of fuses, but not the fuses we want. Got loads of seeds. The task is harder than I thought. Those drones are really smart, and most of the time they do the task with great intelligence. It's not always easy to hide the modifications I did on them and how I layered them or hacked them, but I already handled some of them. The staff form robotics technology is really impressive. No wonder Sentinel Corp is scared. Fair enough. Someone's up to no good. We don't need to dismantle those. We've got loads of circuit boards. Which way? I think we've been here, but we came in from another place. Remember the rockets stuck in the ceiling. Why would you try and launch rockets from down here? Sorry for those who don't know, I'm yawning because I've had a on a Saturday and Sunday really early start in work. Well, not so much on a Sunday anymore. My hours have changed on there, but Saturdays I'm in at 4:30 in the morning, and it always takes a while to catch up with me. Oh, here's Helen. Come Coming in between calls. Yeah, we've definitely been in here. I don't remember seeing those, though. Or maybe I just completely missed them, because we've definitely taken the doors off. Yeah, it connects a few places. I think we've come in here from down here before now. The lava pits. Sulfur's over there. We go. Dee 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 dee. Okay, let's go and see. We should have bits come in on that rocket we sent up. The lakes are glowing. It was this one we sent, wasn't it? Yeah, there we go. Need to offload some of that, okay. Right, my beauties, get rid of all this for me. Okay, what do we need? Lava center by the waterfall. Yeah, we've got all sorts of lava there. We've been collecting around here. Most of our lava now comes from the habitats The ecosystem, sorry. That ecosystem has given us most of our larvae. The beehives have given us the bee larvae. Ecosystems given us butterflies, silkworms, common, uncommon, and rare. Generic, tier 3, and a pristine mushroom. Generic, tier 3, and a pristine mushroom. I thought I had frog's eggs somewhere else. Maybe I was wrong. Phytoplankton, tier 4 fertilizer, a sorry, mutagen, and a fertilizer. We'll get these working. Hello, Froggy. Hey, go in there. Well, while we're waiting, let's get rid of this stuff out of me. Yeah. Genetic traits. You demand those. I will take you. You. I'd like to make more of this. So we need you, you. Thank you. Same again. fertilizer and can't you set a demand and supply to run the DNA? I'm just wondering. I don't know. Because there are a few things in here that have like demand supply on them. But they don't work. There was one the other day, I can't remember what it was. Oh, one of the butterfly things. You could only put the butterfly larvae in them to obviously boost your insect count, but you can't get any larvae out of it, yet it still has a demand and supply section on that bit. Right, you run that. I'll go and get a drink. Whee. Right, what do I need for these? That's a nice easy one. For water. Why is our fertilizer getting low? We should be making loads of it. I'll have to go and have a look. Right, we are about to boost our animal multiplier by 4,000%. We've already got some here. What's this got in it? 500%. More. It's a shame they don't blend in a bit better. They had to have this hard edge and everything else on them. Could do with looking a little bit more natural. I mean, at least with this one, they tried to put rocks and things around it to make it look as if it was a bit more natural. Can't hide it up here now. It's a shame you can't build on the stones and things. Now, what was that we just got? This. Build a delivery depot on a planet to receive every item of a certain type from an exchange shuttle coming from other planets. Allow us to set automation between planets. Okay. These just get full of rubbish if I didn't have automatic dump and go. Right, what has that done to our animal figures? Well, we have amphibians now. We're on our way to mammals. Animals are flying. We send a few more plant rockets up at it now. Power. Okay. Yeah, we're on Humble. There's Selene, Aquils, and Prime. We've still got to do most of this because we started on Toxicity. All right. That is 10.7 SPSYS, whatever. How far has that got to go up before it gets to 5? OC Sys TI. How much of that equals 1 of this? To answer your question, I've just seen about the autocraft a bit there. I just noticed that question there. There's no DNA manipulation in the autocrafter. Trying to think. Right, let's have a look. Shrooms there. Did I have osmium here? I did. Might as well take it out of here. This. Says growing them. If we can pluck them off the ground. Hello, water. Let's try here. Mushrooms. Did I set that to supply? No. Right, we've got them automated now. Now, did I have a box set up for mushrooms? Yeah, there. Methanes. But we have methane getting made somewhere else. I wonder. Let's go and have a quick look at our fertilizer machine. It's over this way. Thinking, can we get some other bits automated on this planet? Because if we're going to the moons at another stage in the game, the moons might be quite barren and bare. Well, we have sulfur there. Sulfur and iridium. That's all that takes is sulfur and iridium. So is it worth doing that? So what's the fertilizer short of? Yeah. It's got to be the eggplants holding it back. It's got to be the eggplants. Algae and water. Okay. So I need to make a few things. I am growing. I've got about 4 or so tubes in there. Magnesium, aluminium. Oh, I need to do that. Right, that's the water. Super alloy circuit boards. My God, what's going on with our iridium rods? Okay. I can't remember where we're making iridium rods. There we go. Yeah, the growth fuse. Never thought of that. I've got it. I'd ever think of using the food farm. Thing is, though, with the food farm, you have to you have to grow them outdoors, don't you? .6 seconds. 0.1. Does that affect them? It must do. What if this gets a boost out of it as well? Well, you've got to be getting that water collector. Yeah. Are you getting the methane things outside? Why are you not getting the methane things outside here? Okay. You're getting them. Oh, wait there. Oh, I haven't got enough. I need to put iridium in this here, in this area. So that. We do need to see what's going on with our iridium setup as well, but I can't remember where it pulls it. Or were we just getting iridium from the crusher? And the rods we had were the ones we found. I can't remember. Did I also make iridium? There we go. Let's go and automate a few things in here. And hopefully it all works. I'm a bit cold, so just bear with me. Heating is on, but I'm just going to go and make a fresh warm drink. I'll be back in a moment. Right, ready. Am I not extracting with the T3 extractor? You mean the iridium? You look around this map. There's no real iridium area. I do have tier 3 extractors down for other things. Like there's a couple here which I've put down for other areas. But there's no iridium really to be found. So the only way was... I'll show you now. These things. Now these are tier 3 ore crushers. And it does say here what they're meant to do. Now, uranite is meant to just give you uranium, iridium, and super alloy. But not that quickly. Yeah, they don't operate that quickly. So the only way I'll get any more uranite than that is putting a load of these down just for this. So uranite and just put a load of these down. That's the only way I'm going to get it. Which I have tried in another area, and I'll show you now. If we go up here, I set a little setup going. Oh dear. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So over here. Whereabouts was it? Yeah, it was just past it, wasn't it? I experimented over here. Don't ask me why I built it this far out. I couldn't give you an answer. I just did. I think it might have been because I saw a lot of uranite on the floor and I just thought it was a good place for it. Out here, every single one of these is doing uranite. These are meant to be just squishing uranite. And supplying nothing. I might have to set it up a little bit better. And this is meant to be turning all that into your, like, into iridium rods. So what I might have to do, and thinking about this now, because this, I don't know where we're getting dolomite out of this, because it doesn't even say here that it's meant to turn uranite into dolomite. And where's the iron? For being advanced crushers, they're giving me a lot more crap out of the uranite than they're meant to. Iron. Dolomite. Not on the thing to say it's going to do it. So supply. I don't want to supply everything. Supply. Iron. Uranium. Super alloy. Dolomite. Supply those. Keep hold of the iridium. Same here. Supply that. Keep hold of the iridium. I might need to do some more of them. Yeah, maybe I should do 2 more crushers here. Because it's a bit quite expensive, that. It takes 9. It takes 9 rocks to make 1. So we got to have 9 in here before I could even make the 1. So that's quite an expensive setup, that. Bauxite and cobalt now. I'll have to see what fuses we've got. No, I've wondered. There's no way to holster the tool. Okay. Wee boom. Alright, firstly, let's see what fuses. We've got a blank fuse cartridge. Never come across a way of making fuses yet. Energy, growth, production. Okay. We never put bauxite and that in here. Oh, okay. Bauxite goes in here, doesn't it? I never realised we never put bauxite in here. Okay, the other thing I need is this obsidian, boom powder, and a uranium rod. What if it's worth doing a portal on this planet? Whee! Straight across. As I know. Get there. First things first. With that. Okay. Request you're nice. Shame you can't copy and paste. I can't see it for looking. There we go. Right. Iron, it was given out, wasn't it? What was it given out? I can't remember. Iron super. Yeah, if I could do, say, like control right click, then control left click to paste, that would be nice. That one. Then we were supplying out again this, 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 and this. And then... And Dean. We'll do this here. Two of them in. Disintegrate item. That does not do a production boost. Every 70 seconds. That is not affected by this. They are. But the crushers and that aren't. I don't need the mines boosting though, do I? Because they're already getting enough. So that does not affect the crushers. Yeah, so the optimizer affects the mines, but does not affect the crushers or the... Which is a... That's a shame. Yeah, that's a shame. I mean, the mines are producing enough to keep up with these crushers. The other thing I've noticed here, you don't get as many quartz as you do on the on Toxicity. So it's not sort of viable to do the portals on this planet. Would it be? Yeah, it would have been a big help if it did. I'm hoping the extra 2 crushers, doubling the amount of crushers over there, might help. Right, let's see how we're getting on. Okay, here. We're only 10% of the way to our mammals. We'll have to do something about that. What can we shove down in other places? Yeah, the fuses on this planet don't seem to be as abundant as the fuses on Toxicity. But Toxicity, you definitely do need to have the fuses. You couldn't do Toxicity without boosts. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, folks. Oh, weekend's catching up. Production. I mean, weekend is in work, not weekend is in gallivanting. Six. That's one thing we haven't built on this planet yet. We haven't built any. The biomes because we never needed to. Three, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yep. Have that one. I don't know if I like having these drills here, to be honest with you. We've already got flowers coming. What's this? The null. I wonder if we can build on top of this. No. Okay. Suppose. I know I'm sticking them in some wacky locations, but it's fun. It's just fun to see what happens. Does it drape down the ledge? Does it just stay where it is? These are oxygen multipliers. We don't need oxygen multipliers now. It's the plants we need. Let's have a look. I think it's a llama seed we need for the plant rockets in there. Plant rockets, yeah. Llama seeds. It would be nice if the gameplay had a mechanic in it where you could, because we've now got bots and they're moving things around, where you could request, excuse me, that the bots bring you stuff, you know, a bit like you can in Factoria. I'm going the wrong way because I'm used to the other base. Tree bark. Alright, that should be everything we need. I'm just sending various rockets at the moment. This one is going to be a plant rocket, which is going to help with the plant multiplier, which is help towards the speed of the terraformation. Then I might do a seed one. I'll see how many insect ones we've got up there already. So I might just work my way through and see. Well, the seed one, we don't need the oxygen multiplier, so I might skip that and go straight into this. Do the insect one. Can we stick them together? Can we stick them together? They're going. 3 have gone. They've left number 1 behind. Hey, wait for me. Wait for me. How many have we got on the insect side of things? Let's have a look. So the oxygen we don't need, even though we only sent up 3 of those rockets. Insects. We have insects will go towards. Yeah. Let's have a look at doing some insect ones. Maybe 5 of them to help with the stuff. Mutagens. Is that a tier 2 or tier 3? Tier 2. Then all those rockets we sent up are having an effect on this weather. Right, which one was it? We were doing this one. Insect 1. We're sending bees into space. You can't see them in that. I'm sure in the Toxicity one you could actually see something. Will they make it? You can do some crazy things with these rockets. Yeah, there is the animal spreader rocket, yeah. I had actually forgotten about that one. We don't actually have a loss of the DNA traits, though. Between our two planets at the moment, we don't have a loss of those DNA traits. They are quite tough to come by. The state of my rocket thing here now. Get out the way, I'm trying to launch things. Yeah, wrecking things. Well, it doesn't look like I'll be launching any rockets for a few minutes. Keep species, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need another 4. 1. Can I do them all as a bioluminous? 1, 2. Well, I don't need them to glow. Right, have I got my tower back yet? No. Osmium, we don't need it. Nice of you to drop it in, but we don't need it. Come on. Rock, move, shift, bye-bye. NASA never had this problem. Come on. Go. Bye-bye. Move. Yeah. 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 Move. Hit big red button. Go on. Fishies, go. Bye-bye. Ah. Alright, you go that way then. You're heading towards the water. You're heading the right way. You go up, okay. Your nose down. You're not going anywhere. Bye-bye. And now the rocks are gone. It's a going. Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, they're very stubborn rocks. But we're actually getting somewhere now, which is good. Just takes a long time. I wonder, do we have enough to make the animal DNA? Skipboard. Alloy rod. It's not. It's a darker one, isn't it? Okay. Is it magnetar, that dark one? Yeah. Same as last time, the one we had a problem with were those colours. Top colour, bottom colour. I think the only place we could get them from was destroying butterflies, wasn't it? Yeah, I've made animals on Toxicity, but not on this planet. The only animals we've made on this planet so far have been the butterflies, the bees, the frogs and the fish. But the actual mammal animals we've made on Toxicity. We made... Some of my favourite ones were... I like these ones. I mean, they're all nice. They're all nice little animals, different things. But for something about these ones, I liked. So we're going to need a DNA extractor, won't we? Cosmic quartz are quite getting quite a nice collection now. Okay, let's have a look. Time for the numbers to fly. Oh, you only gave me top colours. I need bottom colours. Maybe I need to get some flowers involved. Flowers. What have we got flower-wise? I didn't see what that Bing was. Was it the just normal terror tokens? They're not flowers. These are flowers. We could have a golden seed, but we don't need to. Nope. Possum funds, good. Oh, you can't do that seed, okay. My god, I wonder what a quartz crystal would give you. Bioluminescence, okay. Right, I think the ones I like was species 4, I think it was. Might go with you. And you. We'll soon find out if I was right. Let's put the other things back in here for a second. Oh, we've got nitrogen. We didn't have methane. We need methane. What am I coming down here for this? Oh, silk. Circuit boards. But the only thing we're missing is methane. I think that is actually getting extracted over here. Species 5 are like bisons. I don't think I've seen a species 5. Hitboxes in this game are quite large. Oh no, you're not the one I liked. Oh well, we've got a creature. I am not going to complain. We've got a creature. No one's going to argue with having a little creature. Let's get this one. I have honey up here? Yes. No. It'll be downstairs. Back wall. There. In here, yes. Croissants, fish soup, honey cooked beans. Cookies. One of those boosts 16,548 animals a second. I wonder if that works like that even if you actually haven't got any DNA in it. When I go for a walk later, stretch my legs after streaming. I'm debating what can we have for tea. We got a shopping delivery come between 6 and 7. We have got bits in, but I quite liked the ciabatta things we had the other day. So I might get some ciabatta. I don't know. Maybe some mushrooms, maybe some meat. Could make a nice sandwich or something with them for tea. Don't know. Right, what else have we got? I wonder what species that one is that I like then that we haven't got a 5. Let's do a 6. Gather we need a feeder for every single one of them. Right, that's the feeder. They'll use one feeder. So you got to make sure, obviously, they can all get to the reach that one feeder, no matter where you put these house things. Okay. Okay. So we don't need all that stuff we just picked up, but we can use it towards this other thing. Okay. Fertilizer. Llama seed. We haven't got many llamas. Oh, come on. Now I've done that, are they going to start bringing the methane over and I'm going to go out there to get methane and be nothing there? Sorry folks, I've always got the yawnies on a Monday. I know it comes across as rude and I don't mean to, but I'm always tired on a Monday. I mean, I'm up at 4:30 AM on a Saturday, so that probably has something to do with it. Then of an evening, I pick Helen up from her late calls. Makes a difference between like a 5-minute drive and a half-hour walk for her. Not supplying. No, you're not supplying. That'll be why. We'll have you down to supply methane. Not everything. Right, where are we going to put this other one? And what is this? We can have more than one in a home, I know that much. Because we had a different variety in some, but they all use the one feeder. I'm going to put this other one here and just see what animal this is now. If 5 is like a bison, then what is 6? Oh, wow. You're so different than the other things I made. Fair enough. I don't know what to call you. And this one's so small, you haven't even grown. You're going to get lost, little one. I don't know what you are. Well, those numbers are certainly shifting. We brought mammals on the planet before the game said we got mammals on the planet. You would put frogs down before frogs. Right, we need... We'll need to automate that food then, won't we, on this planet? Honey, beans, and common lava. Tier 1 food got a better thing against Tier 2 food? I don't know. Why couldn't it have been mushrooms? We've got loads of mushrooms. Beans, honey. Are they being used for anything? They must be, because they're getting numbed. Something somewhere is using them. Okay, this needs to do the food. Honey, beans, common lava. What? Where did you get a common lava from? Are you reaching upstairs? Yes, you're reaching upstairs. Okay. Might have to do these. Get the water. Get the lava. Okay. We might need some iron as well. I don't know how far out it reaches. But let's see if this gets reached and near them. It should do. It's just the other side of that wall. Yes, I can see it there. There. What's the matter? Why do you want to go down? What's it? That is. That's the automated supply of the food then. So you got all the food getting done out there. So the animal food will be done. You're not going to get Vates all, are you? How are you doing? Okay. Summit Garg, yes. We've done Toxicity. We're on Humble at the moment. Going the wrong way in this base. Right, we have done Toxicity's done. Then we flew to Humble. So Humble's on its way now. No, I started on Toxicity, went to Humble, and then after Humble, I'll probably go to one of the moons just to see what it's like. But starting Wednesday, I'm going to do a couple of streams of the Star Rupture, and then just to get settled in it, and then I'll be splitting the week between Star Rupture and Planet Crafter. I wonder which one of them is the moon that we'll be going to next. I wonder which one is the moon we'll be going to. Can I also make... There's something I'm thinking of automating. Can I do it on... I could on the other planet. Do I have it here to do? Iridium rods could be a problem. At least on our other planet we could do it. Iridium on this planet is quite rare. It is. So I don't know if you can hear the dishes and stuff in the background. The filters should be filtering it out, but I can see the actual limit going up and down. Yeah, would be good if we could. I mean, we've got them automated on the other planet. We can get some more in. I'm just thinking now. What'll be the best thing to do? Osmium, iridium, blazer, powder. Might help if we move to another one. That is a height difference. Okay, that's enough playing around. We've got stuff to do. Let Helen make a dinner in peace. Now the clanging you can hear in the background. I actually thought the filters filtered that out. I didn't realize you'd hear the dishes. There used to be an AI filter that would filter all that stuff out, but it was using too much of the graphics card processing in the past, so I turned it off. But I thought the generic filters would do it. Right, let's have a look. If it's not species, I wonder what species it is then. No, I know it doesn't bother some people, but it does bother other people, you know. Us humans are a strange bunch. What's that been? Take machines 1 into plant rocket. Demand what is required from that. Yeah. I've used the interplanetary rocket a couple of times to get bits in. It'd just be nice to have this particular one, you know, like as like sort of self-sufficient. We have silk. Tier 2. You have to keep an eye on the llama seeds, folks. Any other creatures we make, we'll have to just share habitat with the others. This might have to be the last habitat we put down for them. These hitboxes are huge on some of this stuff on the planet. That does not need to be that big. Oh, wonder what. That's a tier 2. It must be 1 or 3 then. The creature I like must be 1 or 3. Let's do species 1 with, let's say, and then species 3. I think we've got a species 3, yeah, here. Let's see what that gives us. Look at the state of this. The state of this. Drop from the sky. You think you can just land anywhere. Little guy. Oh, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's go with 2. Ah, the ones I like are species 2. So where's number 1 gone then? Oh, I picked them all up. My mistake. Silly boy. You're meant to be looking after little guy. Go and get looking after little guy. Well, we have a good chunk of numbers on the animals. Oxygen, energy, and plants. I know the trees count towards oxygen, but I wonder if the trees count towards biomass as well. That one. Tree seed. Oh, I might put this out there amongst all the crystals. Yeah, a different one to that one. Where am I going? I want to go that way. No, I'm going to put it here. Oh, no, we didn't pick up zero line. Don't ruin this. Come on. It's always something, isn't it? Right, that's everything for that. And we have the seed. We're not going to forget it. Try again. Everything's looking good. All taken over, all working. Yeah, it seems to be heading in the right direction. The only problem is it's taking ages to get some mammals. We created all this. Yeah, we don't have a species 5 here at the moment. Would be interesting to make a species 5 just to see what it looks like. Right, let's have a little look. I'm doing an experiment here. So what does this say? 51,317,700. You fully grown already? You're over halfway grown. You're going to be a little diddy dude, aren't you? You're an ankle biter. So it said 51,317,000. 7 million. So adding a creature in does actually make a great boost to that figure. We might need to do lava. 3 of those harvesters for the lava. Plankton's coming in slowly. I wonder if I've got too much going on for my bots. Have I got any bots sitting in storage that aren't doing anything? Or they're all out? Oh no, there's still some sitting in there. So it's not like they're all out working the little nuts and bolts off. So we're not overdoing the bots. So they're ticking through. You're full, even though you're supplying it. That's good. Means everything's keeping up. Is that that creature we made? Could well be, I don't know. No, I don't want the tree thing in the background. That's bad. That is bad photography. Get rid of that. Let me on the roof. It's not letting me on the roof today. It's being mean. Thank you. God, that was hard work, wasn't it? I actually thought that rocket would cover over with something. Don't know why I thought that. Right, folks, I know it's early compared to normal, but it's 2 p.m. here. I'm going to finish now instead of finishing at 3 o'clock. It's been just over 3.5 hours. I am yawning my head off, which is bad for everybody else out there. I shouldn't be doing that for you. And I'm going to go stretch my legs and things. It'll be a wake up if it hasn't warmed up a little bit from this morning, but that'll be an interesting walk. Firstly, I'd like to say thank you to Clara Phillip and Jeffrey B27 for your follows on Twitch earlier. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. And everyone who's been dropping in the chat. Just talking in general, or just dropping a few hints and things. Thank you so much for that as well. I'll be back starting around 10 a.m. UK time on a Wednesday, and all being well, I'll be looking at the Star Rupture. We absolutely loved this on when we looked at the playtest and things. Oh, Terrible Hamster, hoy hoy, I hope you've been lurking. Yeah, I've been yawning my head off after the weekend. The weekend was really busy in work, and I've just been yawning away. So I'm going to go stretch my legs, wake myself up in the cold, see if all the hailstones from overnight are still frozen on the ground and things. So I do apologise for that, Terrible Hamster. I will be streaming on Wednesday, I say starting around 10 a.m. UK time with the Star Rupture to see what that's like. That will be running through till about 3 p.m. Where I'll normally finish and go and meet Beth when she gets off the train. Beth's not in work today, so I don't need to think about that. But yeah, I'll be doing that. The next few streams will probably be Star Rupture, and then after that, we'll be splitting the week between Star Rupture and Planet Crafter. So if you want to keep up to date with all that and you're watching on YouTube, please consider clicking on that subscribe button. It is free to do so, but it really does help us small streamers. My fault, overslept, sleep schedule's topsy-turvy. Yeah, no worries, no problem at all. I'm just sorry that I'm finishing as you're coming in. You know, time, just one of those things, isn't it, with the people from around the world and that. So I'm so sorry about that, Terrible Hamster. But yeah, if you're watching on Twitch, please consider clicking that follow button. It is also free to do so down there. But I'll be back on Wednesday, folks. Take care of yourselves. thank you for your company. Sorry for the early finish, but I need to go stretch my legs and wake myself up. And I'll see you Wednesday. Thank you. Bye-bye.